wants to hit her with power like Gabby Garcia, I would go back to that pitch. She got a little bit more on the plate.
Sorry, everyone.
Trying to put away the Sooners here.
This
That
game is
3-2
scheduled
is
for
slapped
2
out to
o'clock.
left.
I don't know what happened.
Shaw's got
It
lined up,
obviously
and the inning comes to an end.
went off.
And so she ultimately
Earlier.
does win that
I don't know what the
battle
hell's going
against
on with the
Garcia.
times, man, and
Scoreless
ESPN.
after
I'm
1 at
getting
Norman.
pissed off.
One of the most stacked SEC championships with 9 teams. This is as good as it gets.
I apologize. It's like we're going now. Can y'all see the game? Can y'all hear me? Is everything right? What's up, Howard? Can y'all hear me? I got 5 on it. What's up, dude? JYK, what's up, dude? Sorry for the late start, everyone. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna step to the side and eat real quick. Again, sorry, we're getting a late start here, or early start. Let me just scarf this food down real quick, and y'all enjoy the game. As soon as the audio comes back on, I'll hit as soon as the commercial's off, I'll hit the audio.
...2024, when OU completed the 4-peat. So she took over ahead of the season for Jen Rocha, who remains on that leave of absence for health reasons. You know, Rocha, one of the better coaches, significant what she has done with this program for so many years. That was certainly an unexpected circumstance before the season unfolded. Keeney has come in. As Patty Gasso says, she's doing a really good job. And so it's the leadoff hitter, Manaya Womack, who bounces out for the first out. Audrey Lowry begins her second inning of work in the circle.
Carly Keeney has just stepped into that role, and Jen Rocha, widely recognized as one of, if not the best pitching coach in her game. And thoughts are continually with Jen Rocha, because not only is she known as one of the best pitching coaches, she's known as one of the best humans in our game too. And a big part of Coach Gasso talked about, you know, just working through the challenge early on in the season of the pitching staff working without her. But Coach Rocha is in contact with Carly Keeney, who they called her on a whim, and it was Coach Rocha and Coach Gasso talking about it, how everybody was kind of locked up pitching coach wise, but they knew that Carly Keeney could be available. She was actually at Kinsey Hansen's wedding, who was a catcher for Oklahoma a couple years back. You know the name. And that was in Dallas. And a lot of other Oklahoma Sooners were at that wedding, and they said, Carly Keeney needs to come to Norman. And she drove up to Norman, up I-35, and they had a conversation with her and asked her to be the pitching coach. And she has been all in since they asked her, and has dedicated, or is dedicated, I should say, to being the best that she can be. And here's from Coach Rocha as much as she can.
2-0 misses inside to Haven Roebuck. Again, it is a challenging situation that has unfolded. And Gasso, she has been complimentary just about how she has learned, how you structure bullpens, in-game pitch calling. As you mentioned, has been in constant communication with Jen as this year has unfolded.
Such a big, Coach Rocha is such a big part of this program, and sidekick to Coach Gasso. I mean, between that challenge of not having Coach Rocha and then Nellie McEnroe-Marinas being able, or had the injury as well over at third base, their starting third baseman. A couple of challenges that this really good team has faced early.
Lowry puts away Roebuck for the second out. And again, we wish Coach Rocha just the best, speedy recovery. So a good start to this second inning for Audrey Lowry. She faces the 7-hitter Delaney Amua, who has earned a number of starts lately in that DP slot. She's been effective. Freshman from Livermore, California. There's a number of first-year players at the bottom of the Malvo's order this year. Behind in the count, 0-2.
That's just right in the middle of a span here in their lineup with 4 freshmen that all hit in a row. Really young Auburn team.
0-2. Outside corner. It's a called third strike. And so Lowry has struck out 3 out of the last 4. It's a 1-2-3 inning in the top half of the second.
Extra. It changes the energy.
All right, looks like Lowry is pitching well. That's nice. That's what we wanted to see. Chat is getting bigger here. Looks like we're getting close to 50 in the chat. Oh, looks like we got JPC. JPC is in the house.
How's it going, brother?
Well, this game, I don't know if I was wrong or if ESPN screwed me again, but I thought both of these games were scheduled for 2 o'clock today. Oklahoma was in the bottom of the first. I just luckily turned it on.
Well, it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, was it?
I set it for 12 o'clock.
Oh, see, I had it wrong. I thought it was 2 for some reason.
That's what I was telling you in the message I sent you.
Oh, shit, I didn't see it.
Voice message.
Oh, my bad. But we got on in the bottom of the first. that way, actually, that'll be good for Alabama.
Yeah, but it's going to bleed over later. That's what I was bitching about. If you're going to make them separate times, then make them separate times where you can watch both games.
Yeah, I agree.
Yesterday, they made them at the same time, so you couldn't. And today, they made them separate times, but still not far enough apart.
Yeah.
It don't make no damn fucking sense.
It'll be
I agree.
McDaniel, 5-6 of the order here, followed by Agbayani. And you see what this group has done this year. Heavily relied upon. They've been effective.
Yeah, and you lose sight of this Oklahoma team, really how young they are, how impactful this freshman class is. They had a tremendous freshman
Going
class
on,
last
Heath?
year.
I might just cancel that Alabama.
Why?
Because I may not be here to start it.
I'll jump in and just start it, and then I'll go in for you after if you want.
The most athletic in this
I'll just see if you get some people in it.
Miner takes that pitch in for a strike from Abby Herndon, who threw a scoreless first. Yeah, Miner's got not 1, 2 triples this series. His first-year player from Irvine, California. You saw the batting averages. So she leads the team.
Whoever's doing this, whatever stream or feed you got, they got that damn label right over the goddamn score.
Oh shit!
And, I mean, we have
there it goes. It's gone.
You can't even see her, but here she is playing.
That's you or them?
The shift of
I don't know.
Center fielder Womack basically playing in left center field and then in right center.
Went away.
Walker. So
all right, we're up to 62 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe for us.
I thought you knew it started at 12.
No, dude, I was.
Actually, you're the one that told. Actually, you're the one that told me.
Somehow I got it in my head this morning that both the games were at 2 o'clock today. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, when I looked at voice message, I was bitching about it. I was like, one starts at 12, one starts at 1:30. They had the right idea by separating them so you can watch both games, but they still didn't separate them by enough time because they ain't no game going to be over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's just dumb, man. That's ESPN for you, though, man. That's why they're having so much financial trouble.
That one is mishandled in the circle by Herndon.
Look, y'all got the red uniforms on today.
So Oklahoma.
Yeah, go figure. It's a lot better when we wear the right colors.
And Auburn's got that ugly ass fucking blue on that they wear. Almost looks as bad as that gray.
fuck. That's an ESPN thing. That's not our feed because you can see that banner still at the bottom.
Right. Like I said,
Everyone has free
ESPN, man.
offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives a lot more.
They're just gonna go into a commercial right in the middle of a fucking game. That's ESPN. That's the total sports fuck ups. I'm just telling you, man. If I didn't think it'd hurt the SEC, I wish the ESPN would just take a nosedive and someone else.
Yeah, they definitely slipped.
Man, I remember back in the day, man. I used to, because we didn't have cable, man. I was like, man, I can't wait till we get cable so I can watch ESPN. That's what I was like in the 1980s, man. Because Bear Bryant, he helped ESPN by giving Alabama games to him early on, even though the NCAA frowned on it. That's why they always fucking with us.
When I was in college, that's all I watched. That's all I watched on TV was ESPN. That was literally all I watched.
Chris Berman, remember those days?
Oh hell yeah! Back.
Gone.
I love all of his nicknames. He used to nickname all the athletes. Eric sleeping with the enemy. That's so good, man.
He'd be coming up some catchphrases.
Yeah, dude.
I learned how to talk like him, making nicknames, and learning other stuff from watching wrestling.
Yeah, man. He's still the man.
Chris Berman could have been, if he was like muscled up, he could have been a hell of a wrestler with a mic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's good. All right, we need to get off these damn commercials.
Why would they go to commercial this deep?
Something happened. I mean, they were in the middle of an at bat.
That's what I'm saying. That's retarded as hell, man. Are you sure that's not YouTube commercials, is it?
Dude, it's the SEC banner is still on the bottom of the screen. That's ESPN, man.
You know what they done? They lost their feed, so they went.
They screwed up, and now they're just showing this because they lost their feed.
For those of you just coming in, we're waiting for ESPN to come back from commercial. They went to commercial in the middle of an at-bat. I've never seen them do that before.
Me either.
But it does not surprise me. Like I said, I wish they would tank and that the SEC would sign a deal with Fox or somebody. I don't like Fox's announcers either. But at least they don't go around trying to push political agendas on people.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Fox Sports may do it. I don't know.
I'm sure they do.
I don't watch Fox Sports enough to know.
They all seem to do it.
It's like when you figure out something's wrong and you know it's fucking your shit up and you just keep doing it. I don't understand that. If you know that it's pissing people off and people's tuning out, why would you keep doing it?
Yeah.
They said the ESPN is losing money.
Well,
look, man, it's a Chinese Smurf. See that shit? I've never seen a China Smurf. When I was watching Smurfs growing up, they all looked American.
That's China Smurf.
I sang Smurf.
China.
You don't want me to take down the Alabama? Did you not want me to take the Alabama thing down?
Hey, man, you can do what you want to do. Do whatever you want to do, brother.
I'm just asking you because you might be the one that has to start it. You'd be fucking both of them at the same time.
I don't mind starting it, man.
Trees are dancing, says Sunshine. Got a little tornadic weather over there, Sunshine. By the way, that new picture, man, that's smoking ass hot.
For who?
Sunshine. I think that's a new picture.
Oh, the picture. Yeah.
Like something out of a Taylor Dane. She looked like Taylor Dane, man. Remember Taylor Dane?
Absolutely.
Just love Taylor Dane. My friends just give me hell about it. Man, there's some girly music, man. You love some girly music. I don't care if she's hot. Just like Samantha Fox. You listen to Samantha Fox, you goddamn right I do.
All right now, we're getting close to 100, 82 in the chat. We got a little over 20 likes. If y'all hit that like button for us, it really helps. We appreciate it. Y'all have been great all season long. Y'all have been great. We are rapidly approaching 7,000 subs, but we want to get to 10. 10,000 is the goal, and y'all can really help us out. Doesn't cost anything, so hit that subscribe button for us if you're feeling generous. All right, we're back here, so let's get the sound back.
Hitting a single with 2 on, a sack bump by Sydney Barker, advanced the runners into scoring position, and then Abby Dayton, the 9-hole hitter, walked to take first base to load the bases for Cassidy Pickering, who has a home run in each of the first 2 games of this series.
Yeah, it's a great recap, partners. So again, we will work.
Y'all have been great. Everyone in the chat, man, the regulars that show up every time. I just can't thank y'all enough, man. If I was in front of y'all, I'd be giving you hugs and shaking your hands.
If you give them that little open,
and here's ESPN's accordion retard song for the day.
Here. So a 2-0 pitch coming to Pickering. It's in for a strike.
Well, and you feel like you have to play perfect.
They get the retard accordion for doing the commercial.
Auburn has committed
and
to
at-bat.
in this series have been fairly
Leave it to
routine
ESPN.
at times that have opened the door for
No,
Oklahoma.
Richard said no hugs. Well, the hugs wouldn't be for you, brother.
No score. Oklahoma trying to break things.
You get a handshake, Richard.
So Herndon has climbed back. She has evened the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2.
You don't want no woman giving you a hunch of hug.
We're going to see which way.
I'll give the women hugs and the men handshakes. Or if the women don't want a hug, I'll shake their hand. I don't, whatever.
When they don't want a hug, I'll give them something.
There you go. Rip that ball.
It's down for a base hit. McDaniel and Agbayani score. Dayton gets the stop at third.
Oh, well, I guess we didn't see the first 2 hits where they had 2 runners on base.
Yeah, because we had to go to a T-Mobile commercial.
I guess they had 3 runners on base because now we got runners on the corner. Bases were loaded and we missed all of it.
Comes in first and then it goes well over.
That's so ridiculous, man.
Here's the ESPN talking out of both sides of the mouth. We need to take women's sports more seriously. Oh, let's go to a commercial and that bat. That's just softball.
The plate. They still have the 2 scorers in scoring position. So for Pickering, she's now knocked in 6 runs in the series.
What's the score? You ain't got the
like
score.
her and Gabby
That's
Garcia are
lagging.
competing to see who's going to be SEC Player of the Week, or at least an option for that award.
Oh, you going for the sweep today.
Backup feed.
Parker tops that foul. Again, we appreciate everybody sticking with us. We're working to get that scoreboard up there for you. It is 2-0.
What's up, John?
You know,
they ain't even got a scoreboard now. We're working to get our scoreboard back.
Gusty day in Norman. You had the Wizard
I
of
bet
Oz
this shit wasn't happening in
A
football.
house falling on the power line here.
Oh, sweet baby Parker looking to clear the bases.
Outside.
Your shit
OU is up 2-0. You can't see the score, but Oklahoma leads 2-0.
Second time
Is it
against
lagging?
them is even more difficult because they've
No,
seen you
not
once.
for me.
But she's done such a
It's
nice
lagging over
job
here.
of getting them off time, being able to keep the ball low in the
Y'all's
zone. A lot of
lagging
ground balls
in the
to
gallery.
right field and gets a strikeout.
Sunshine, John Irwin, Kevin
I'm
Collins.
watching it on my phone. I'm
Lagging.
watching it on my phone too. It's not lagging on my phone at all.
They get 2 on
Okay.
the Pickering double.
I'm asking everybody in the gallery. Y'all's lagging.
Oklahoma after 2.
Hey, sports fans, the ESPN app has all
Yes,
of
yours is lagging.
ESPN all in one
Richard?
place. Visit activate.espn.com to see if
Yeah.
you have
Sunshine
ESPN
said there's a
Unlimited
bad lag.
or TV package for no additional cost. It's
All right,
ESPN,
well, what do we do?
All in one place. Sign
Not
up
lagging
for
on my end at all.
Everyone has
I
free
guess
offers
you
on the
got
You want to
latest
switch
phone,
to
but T-Mobile
well, we
gives a
can't
lot
switch to your
more.
feed though.
T-Mobile
Because
family saved over $3,700
I can bring up a backup
compared to
feed if
the
you
other
want me
big guys
to.
in the past 5 years. Our
yeah,
experience
bring
plans
it up.
include amazing benefits like Netflix, free Dash
You
Pass
just
from
have to
DoorDash,
turn the ads off.
and a bunch more. Oh yeah, and a 5-year price guarantee. So you
That's
keep
crazy
saving.
because it's not lagging on my
Save
phone
on a
either.
big scale.
I don't
Switch to T-Mobile
understand.
and even pay off your old
I
phone
don't
up to
either.
$800.
But you said you got 3 people in the gallery saying it's lagging on their end too.
Is there anyone? Everyone's lagging. That's so weird. I don't get it.
So who did you grab? Did you grab Medina Series or Grammar Rider?
No.
Who
Yeah,
you
that
got?
one.
Who you got?
Grammar.
Right. And
Just
Medina
pick
got
one. It
cut.
shouldn't matter. It shouldn't
Medina
matter.
got cut. Medina
Just-
got cut
just-
the other day.
Just use the Grammar one anyway, man. It might just be my internet.
It might be. Probably is. It looks like it is. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just your internet. Let me see. All right. How's that? Is that better?
It's not lagging for me at all. So I mean, it just looks the same to me, but it's lagging for everybody else.
How's that for y'all in the gallery? Everybody in the comment section, let me know. I've just put up a different feed. Let me know if it's still lagging or not. It's not lagging for me now. Of course, I could be like Killer. It's not lagging on my end, but my internet could be messing up too. Mine does it too because of the spot I'm in. How's y'all's? Is it good now? Better? Richard says better. I got 5 says it's better. Feed looks good now, says Howard. All right, so we got it straightened out. And might want to go ahead and bring that Medina series up as a backup.
Well, dude, it just shouldn't matter. It's just my internet, apparently.
I'm saying if they cut the feed, if they take it away, like if they cut the feed, we need a backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might want to pull a backup feed up.
I don't think, but my point is, even if I use Medina, like the Grammar feed is good. I think it's just my internet.
I know that. I'm saying if they cut one of them, we need a backup.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, they cut Medina. So whoever was on Medina had to go to Graham. So might need to pull that Medina feed up on the backup. You got a backup?
I don't understand why you want me to do anything because it's going to lag if it comes from me.
Really? You think so?
That's what we was just. I mean, I can try it.
Okay.
I think it's my internet.
It might be. You might be right. You know more about your internet than I do. I'll pull up a backup.
The thing that's throwing me off is that I can understand if it's my internet. See, now my phone is lagging now. That's funny.
Yes, that's the way it works.
Are y'all getting a lag? Is it just me now? This is crazy.
Jesus. It is crazy. All right.
Richard, are you seeing a lag now, or is it good for you?
He said it was good a while ago.
That's so weird. I don't understand why now we're using your feed, so your internet is good, but now it's lagging on my phone.
I got pretty strong internet connection usually.
That's weird.
I got the AT&T Wi-Fi shit.
But that doesn't surprise me that I don't understand.
Oklahoma and Auburn, right? All right. There we go. We got Graham Ryder and Medina. All right, I'm pull up. Stupid ass goddamn YouTube commercial suck dick. All right. It looks like mine's lagging now. Oh, that's just a fucking replay. My bad. I come back in the middle of a replay, man. I shake my shit still lacking. JYK says, time to use Starlink, killer. You better get you some Starlink. Call Elon.
Yeah. Elon's expensive as hell.
Killer's got that Shady link. Him and he Stokes, man, they've been cooking some shit up.
That has nothing to do with internet. That's just a TV.
You sound a little aggravated.
Well, you're acting like I'm stealing something. I'm not stealing anything.
No, you just sound aggravated.
I am annoyed right now. My internet's pissing me off.
I know. I'm just piling on.
Yep. You are. That's all right.
Then you make me smile, man. That should make you happy.
I know. It does bring you crazy enjoyment to just fuck with me constantly.
Yeah. Did y'all tell them the story about me, make you think I was retiring?
That was good. That was really good. Yeah, last night I was talking about setting up the streams for today, and I looked down at my text message and he's talking about, man, it's been a great run, but I think this is a good note to go out on. And I was just I couldn't believe what I was reading, man. I was so confused, man. I even said that in a couple of my texts back to you. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on here. Like, I don't understand. But you definitely had me going, man. I thought for sure. I don't know why. I thought it was so serious. Like, and I was just like, because I did the Alabama number.
I ain't gonna lie now. I am a little aggravated with the whole Alabama thing.
I totally get it.
With the way they've niched me down. At first, I thought it was just an Oklahoma thing. Then I realized it's not just Oklahoma. It's just them not pushing my shit.
Yeah.
They want me to just do Oklahoma. They want to niche me all the way down, and it pisses me off. You said you want the volume from the game on?
And we talked to Tiari Jennings on the field. She's with the
You want on slightly?
Staff, and we're like, you think people are going to show up?
How high do you want the volume from the game to be?
Fans, they're all in.
Kill Breeze.
Dude, you can put it on whatever you want, brother.
How high do you want the volume from the game to be?
I had it at like halfway, I think, or a little bit past halfway.
Pitching coach for
How's
Auburn
that?
was kind of playing weatherman out there.
What do y'all think, Chad? Do y'all want the volume to be higher than that, or you think it's good where it's at?
See which way the wind was blowing. It is a very stiff breeze.
Richard says that's good.
Towards the third base line. I mean, it's a significant windy condition today.
Is it windy where you are? Because it's windy where I am, and they're talking about it being windy over there too.
Is the pinch runner at
yeah, we're supposed to get some bad weather here.
Is a little low to Wilson. Oh yeah,
it was crazy windy over here today.
Wind of 30 to 35 miles per hour today.
Yeah, not a lot of balls have been hit in the air just yet. Lowry has 3 strikeouts, so no ball put in play there.
Why is there ain't more people in here? I guess it's too early in the day.
I think it's a little early, yeah.
People getting out of church. Stupid ass time to start a game, to be honest.
It is on a Sunday. It's kind of an early start.
A lot of people don't get out of church.
I would bet you. What was that? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I said a lot of people don't get out of church to 12:30 or 1.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I would bet you in about 15, 20 minutes we start seeing an uptick.
That's right.
Second year and Kate taking over the program. That good things.
And hopefully the game is close and that may not a blowout.
They brought in
Either way.
transfers that were from some SEC
Yeah,
programs.
woman named Mama D
Experience
coming
playing
here
in
at the
those
beginning.
SEC games. So they're going to get a lot
I
of
haven't
experience
seen
this year.
I haven't seen her.
She's a girl.
Deep left. There it goes.
Oh,
Wilson ties this thing up at 2 with a 2-run.
Little fight left in them barn monkeys.
Hell yeah. Well, Audrey was the starting pitcher in the first game, and she gave up five runs to him. and a couple of home runs in that 5 runs. I think it was 3 home runs.
Auburn actually travels for
Put down the
softball
line.
games.
And one way to
They
make up
don't
for
do
it
that for
is
football.
to have a swing like this. Wilson, the freshman, gets a pitch that is just too much over the plate with 2 strikes and hits it against the wind out of here.
Yeah, you gotta keep that ball. You got 2 strikes on it, man. You can't.
They've scored in this series have been via the long ball.
So Lowry goes back to work against the top of the order.
Yeah, you got to give it to Auburn. Listen, they're not clearly they're not intimidated.
So it is now 7
They don't have as much firepower, but they're going to use every bit of firepower they
the
got.
Sooners this weekend. That's in for a strike.
Well, the lefties in the Auburn lineup have a tougher matchup going up against the lefty and Lowry. Lefties are hitting about 80 points lower off of Lowry than the righties. Righties hitting 233, lefties hitting just 157, and she also has a higher strikeout rate against those lefties at about 30%.
Yeah, you got to keep it low, and you got to keep it. If you're not at a 3, if you don't have 3 balls and you got 2 strikes, you can't be over the middle of the plate. Period.
Just covered too much.
Got me some leftover thin crust
Lowry's got a way to take it.
pizza.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet
Yeah, and you got the good trick. I'm gonna use that the next time I get the pizza.
What's that? The garlic parmesan?
Yeah, using the garlic sauce instead of the red sauce.
Yeah, garlic parmesan is a lot better than that red sauce. That red sauce gives you reflux too sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
You see where it's hanging out.
Oh.
So you get bad heartburn easy, or do you take medicine for heartburn on a daily basis?
Sometimes I'll take some reflux medicine.
Took that foul ball. You're right.
I gotta take it every day.
Right above the left knee.
It starts with a P. I usually just take some of my wife because we don't usually take all of it. Pantoplomian or whatever the shit's called.
I want to go back to that point just a moment ago. Up until that pitch to Wilson, what have you made of Lowry's day so far? One time through the order.
Yeah, not that she's
John, the pitch was right over the middle of the plate.
She's made, but this is what happened to Oklahoma in yesterday's game too.
Oh,
kind of right where you want it to be.
Cold pizza on a Sunday morning. That comes from years of drinking Saturday night.
Look at this inning. Walk and then
yeah, that's right.
So these walks, these free passes are hurting the Oklahoma.
Yeah, fuck that microwave.
And it evens the score. They immediately respond after OU scored.
That's a fact.
The bottom half of the second. 1-2 pitch coming to Shaw. And the off-speed got her. That's the 4th strikeout for Lowry.
Oh, this is funny. Does UTT own OU? No, they don't.
Shaw just had to wait around for Wells to get right, and there you go.
Not even close.
The redshirt freshman.
That's kind of a dumb statement, actually. A dumb question.
Center first time up.
What is a UTT? It sounds like a yeast
Texas
infection.
Tech. He's talking about Texas Tech.
It sounds like a yeast infection.
Just really pound the zone coming into the
UTI?
series. She had a 70% first pitch strike rate.
You're in a track infection?
Against Auburn, just 50%.
What you talking about?
This game below 50%. So
University of Texas at Austin should be UTA.
SEC play.
UTI.
UTT, University of Texas at what?
That walk rate.
I ain't talking about Texas Tech.
Oh, I've never seen Texas Tech acronym like that. It's usually
I agree.
Just generally speaking.
You mean TTU, right?
With how she has attacked.
Don't call them UT. I don't think the Texas Tech people would appreciate you calling them UT.
Inside of her.
Yeah.
In the circle.
Like
moves on
like me and
quickly.
Killer said, it's not a UTI.
She's falling behind Hastings here, though, 3-0.
Damn yeast infection up in here.
Yeah, Coach Gasso had said, Lowry
Not the
has
best.
become a
Not the
professional
best.
this year, just in her own way.
Not
Just
the best
really
attempt
smart,
at a put
understanding
down.
how her body works, what her body needs this year.
Left side.
All right,
long throw
ground
for
right to
Garcia.
old Gabby.
And
Oh,
Tyler
wow.
Daniel could not scoop it.
And that's actually a play that Gabby
E1.
Garcia is bouncing that ball on
Or excuse me,
purpose. That is
E3.
not a mistake of a throw. This ground ball, I should say, takes her deep into the hole. She's throwing that as a one-hopper to Lexi McDaniel on purpose to help McDaniel make a further stretch, but just hits off of her glove and she can't come away with it. That would have been a hell of a play. Gabby Garcia.
I know what you're trying to do. That's some third grade shit down there. But the only dumbass in here is the one that said UTT.
Would you rather her throw a
Nobody calls
there?
Texas Tech UTT. It sounds like a UTI. You're the dumbass for making it that way.
All the time. So if that's what they're
It's
practicing, go ahead and
TTU.
transfer
Not
that.
They're giving that error to Gabby?
You can probably get a little bit more on that throw too by throwing a little bit lower bounce.
What is the
trying to get that bounce to your first baseman?
This can't be real. Is this really is he really trying to is this what he's really coming with?
So 1-1 is in for a strike to Walker.
Like that old thing in third grade where it used to be like, what's it to say, huh?
Team best.
Yeah.
What's it to say, huh?
Right fielder from Marietta, Georgia. Signed out of the portal and earned that starting job in the outfield.
And you even misspelled what? You misspelled the word what, man.
Yeah.
You can't get Texas Tech's acronyms right.
I think he's talking about
and we got a lag going on. I think that might be from ESPN though.
It might be.
Let's see.
I'll check the other one.
The other one's fine. It's just this one. Let me get the other feed. They're being pricks today.
Why is it doing that?
We're on the Medina series now. They got cut yesterday. That's all I'm worried about them. Stupid ass shit.
Right foot was in the air and her left knee had not gotten to the bag. So because she was in the air, it allowed them time to have the force out at second.
Oh yeah, Spike gets caught in the dirt there. That's a
God damn. Between ESPN and YouTube Day, man, I'm about to choke a mug. Choke somebody.
Yeah, why don't we look at that again?
They're both of them.
Yeah, watch the right foot gets.
I'm gonna have to go drop that money on that damn internet because that's
the difference.
Can't have that.
Out and safe, especially Kevin, when you think about where
it's gonna be too. It's gonna be too inconsistent.
So that's gonna do it. By the way.
I didn't mean to run you off, BFI Bash. I was just playing with you, man.
Diego Wilson in just
come on back.
15th at bat of the season.
I won't make fun of you no more, I promise.
They get the spot start
you
today.
Started it, man. That's what usually happens, man. They start some shit and they can't keep up.
Right here in Norman ties up the game. Wilson from the 9th hole.
I got this wow skin from a body wash.
Sunshine, I think you might be right.
Serum body wash. Sinks into my
Sunshine, I think you might be right about that. She sure looked pretty daggone good yesterday. She looked really good yesterday. She looked, and she looked like the confidence looked different yesterday to me. I think Alyssa, when it's all said and done, and I mean, and keep in mind, she was Gatorade Player of the Year in Oklahoma. She was a stud pitcher. I mean, a stud pitcher. Yes, JYK. You got it, man. She is. That's my lady. I know she doesn't know it. She's not currently aware, and that's okay. But you know.
Usually when you're being stalked, you don't know. Anyway.
Touche. Touche. Why stalk is such an aggressive word, dude.
Look, man, if you're gonna
stalk
somebody,
it's true love, man.
If you're gonna stalk somebody, that's the right person to stalk.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
I'm gonna stalk Laura Rutledge on ESPN, and they got the hots for her, boy.
Well, she's nice too. She's nice too. She is gonna find out sooner or later, JYK. It's about the, you know, it's about how she finds out, right? And probably need to She probably needs a few more years. Be a little. Yeah, I can't. That's how I don't know how those dudes, man. That whole Epstein Island thing. Like, I don't understand how grown adults can get off on that. You got to be so twisted in the head, man.
It's crazy.
I saw Stephen Hawking, dude. Stephen Hawking went to Epstein Island.
So really, but I think
I mean, you see how ugly Stephen Hawking was?
Dude, he can't move.
Exactly.
That means he was just thinking weird shit while he was there. I mean, that's how.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's the only way he's going to get attention if he goes and do some perverted shit.
12 at-bats without a home run.
So twisted. Auburn's been a little shaky fielding the ball.
Kendall
Wells just proving that she is just an all-around great hitter.
In the left field.
Remember, she also had 62 stolen bases in high school, so she can run and gets out of the box well. And
yeah, well, we're in the SEC now, so nothing can be taken for granted at this point.
Defensive mistake.
John Irwin.
To extra bases and opens the door.
John Irwin said he was excited with the early lead, but that didn't last long.
They're going to score that error by Shaw.
But that's the SEC, brother.
I think the JPC is right. I think that's what this is what conference play is going to be like.
Alabama lost yesterday.
And we will probably lose a series this year somewhere. It's going to happen.
Pitches, extra opportunities.
Yeah.
Gabby Garcia is up.
I don't know.
To left her first time. What's that one?
Y'all don't seem to get rattled when y'all get down like some teams do.
Well, they definitely don't. You're right about that. But particularly with our pitching, I don't know. I see us having a bad weekend.
Then I need to put the crimson glasses on. So good luck.
Oh yeah, I like it. Oh, I need to get some crimson glasses, man.
We use our pitchers today. Maybe we use them all. We're trying
I like
to
crimson glasses.
A victory today in this series.
These dang things are dark, man. I can barely see out of them.
She's not really squaring Herndon up. She's done a nice job of changing speeds and looks down.
Garcia, waited a long time.
Oh, wow.
She's
safe.
At first.
Very nice.
Auburn look all lackadaisical in the field, don't they?
Just another mishit ball, and unfortunately, another mistake defensively.
Finally over 100.
I think is gonna.
Finally over 100. Y'all smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're over 100 people now.
I think she's safe.
Everybody getting home from church and like, hey,
call it safe at first play.
The OSN network's on.
Under review.
That's right. OSPN is on, baby.
Hey, tell me, y'all gotta hurry up. We gotta go watch Killer and Outlaw. Y'all gotta get this sermon over with.
Just in the nick of time.
A great hustle by Gabby Garcia.
I think
about it's really easy as a hitter to.
I think I need to get a cowboy hat.
AI should be transforming your business, but that's tough if it's not connected.
This one's making me watch it.
You need intelligence where your data lives in an AI native suite uniting financials, inventory, and more. That's NetSuite. Book a free demo.
Shut up.
When life happens, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it's there for
Healthcare.gov.
Sophia. She's having a baby.
Killer Bree's favorite commercial.
To continue to try to recover from.
Like them health insurance commercials, don't you?
We've got some good looks at this. It does appear as if there's going to be runners at the corners. You've got Kai Minor coming up.
You love talking about some
That's right. I got 5 on it. Get
you one of these bendable hats. You can shake yourself.
Either that or I'm going to give me a Peaky Blinders hat.
Yeah. I got a couple of those
too. The front of the bag by Gabby Garcia. She ends up stepping on the middle of the bag.
You probably look good with a Peaky Blinders hat.
Instead of safe, but to the front of the bag.
I think that might be the route I go. I'm so excited that Peaky Blinders movie is coming out on Netflix on Friday.
I watched that series up to season 5. I didn't watch the last season. I lost track.
This is Susan Eads again.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. You can go watch the last season and then go watch the movie.
I guess I just got. I don't know if I got bored with it or what. I don't know why I stopped watching it.
She's ready to go.
They gang banged his sister in that hallway, man. That shit pissed me off.
Do you mean Paul Householder for the Cincinnati Reds?
It's taken entirely too long. Usually, I feel
Is
like
that who you talking about, Sunshine?
Really good groove first weekend. We were
Paul,
quick. I don't.
who's that?
I'm not really
baseball
understanding
player.
what's taking so long.
I don't know baseball very well. I know more about softball than I do baseball.
Maybe they're having technical difficulties as well.
So
he also played.
Disappear
he also
back
played.
down the
That
tunnel
was the
again.
first team he played for, but he also played for the Astros
mentioned
and a
some
couple
of
of
these
teams in
miscues for
between there
Auburn.
too.
When I was growing up in the '80s, I was actually a
The
Yankees
first
fan.
error of the inning. Wells
Oh, yeah?
would look like just a
Yeah, I used to like
routine
Billy
base
Martin.
hit.
He used to go in there
Shaw
out there and
mishandled
kick that damn
because
dirt
of that.
on them
Wells took
umpires.
second base.
Remember that shit? Remember Billy Martin?
And then this was
Oh,
the
yeah.
roller over to
George
Wilson. Looked
Steinbrenner
like a clear-cut
fired his ass
first
like
out of the
5
inning.
times.
Usually,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Brought
Oklahoma
him back.
hits the ball so hard. They thrive off of their
But once
high
I learned that
exit
the city of
velocity,
New York is a
hard-hit
piece of
ground
shit,
balls
I
that
had to quit
get through
rooting
the
for them.
infield or that get to a gap and go to the wall. And there's
I
been
always
a lot
hated the
of
Dodgers
mishit
regardless. I've
balls
never
off
liked
the
anything from
Oklahoma
Los
bats
Angeles.
that
Yeah, I'm not a
Auburn
Dodgers
has to
fan.
shore up to take
Oh,
the odds
Heath
when Oklahoma
Stokes.
gives it to them.
He's a
because it's
Rams
lower
fan. He
exit
likes the
velocity
LA
We used to
Rams.
always, when I was growing up,
that hurts pitching.
before cable had a million
They've really got just
channels,
the one
we
time
always
exit,
used to
the
get
Pickering
either the
double.
Astros or the Braves.
All right, now we're ready.
So I
Right.
used to like both of those
The call
teams.
on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe.
And then moving to Houston,
Auburn has one remaining
being here when they were winning the
Runners
World
at the corners
Series
for the Sooners.
was
You know,
pretty
for a
cool.
long time, Atlanta was the only team in the South.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. I was a
And so
huge
Auburn is
Braves
not
fan.
gonna mess
Huge
around right
Braves
here.
fan.
It makes a pitching change, and it goes back to the sophomore.
I don't know why it took him so
from
long to put
yesterday. Ella
things in
Harrison
Florida.
comes in at a dicey
I
spot.
don't know why it took him so long to do that. By
Yeah.
that time,
The
everybody
United
in
Football League, or
Florida liked
ESPN,
to play
is back.
because there was no
New
team
teams,
down there.
new rules,
Yeah.
and more access inside the action.
And this is the ESPN
This is
commercial.
Football Reimagined. The United Football League returns March 28th on
They're watching
ESPN.
commercials
Get the
hard.
best
today.
all in one spot.
Yeah, man.
It is gone. The SEC, the best baseball conference in America. The numbers speak for themselves.
SEC
Network. I don't know about all that,
SEC
but
baseball.
I'll take your word for it.
In the South, it's not just
I guess
the
I just
story
turned the
that you
commercial
tell,
off.
it's how you tell it.
I know you don't like hearing the commercials.
What's that? Oh, I was just taking the commercials off because I thought that was a sure strike. I mean, not strike, copyright.
No, they're gonna copyright it anyway. But there's the copyright strike. They need to have different terminologies for them so you don't get them mixed up.
Yeah, they did.
Bucky Dent, said Sunshine. I remember Bucky Dent. I remember that name. Remember Dave Magadan? He played for Alabama. He ended up being a good Major League Baseball player. I used to like Dave Magadan.
What was the name?
Dave Magadan. He was like a first baseman for the Yankees, I guess, or somebody. I can't remember who he played for. He was good though. I used to like Cal Ripken. That's why I got a Baltimore Orioles hat up here. I like Cal Ripken. When they come out with them other hats, they went away from the old logo and went to that sissy ass looking sparrow bird they put on their hat. That shit sucked. So I'm like, man, I'm glad they went back to the original.
Yeah.
On the Orioles.
I agree.
Pretty iconic, man. It reminds me of some kind of bird that's up to some shit.
I agree. It's much better.
I agree with you. Harrison pitched very
Thin
well.
Sparrow, that's funny.
And went into the. Go ahead, partner.
Well, and she can
It didn't look like an Oriole. It looked like a damn sparrow.
It did. I never really thought about that until you just said it, but it did.
It's time to power your new beginning.
Pretty sissy.
It did look like that.
Got a 2-0 here to Minor. Rips it into left, a base hit.
There you go, Kai.
Minor can fly.
They're watching the hell out some infield defense.
Oklahoma.
All right, Kai drives 2 runs in, takes a 2-run lead back.
job by Kai Minor to go down and get that drop ball. It's supposed to be on a corner.
Yeah,
Instead
Kai's
of
my
right
girl
over the middle
too.
of the plate, and it looked like
JYK. I like me some Kai.
down. Hitters count. It's a good swing with that
Kai's
high
nice.
exit velocity
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about that found a gap. A couple of RBIs. The freshman comes through, and Oklahoma answers back.
Better than a
Minor now
UPI.
alive, just
We didn't run the
hesitation
UPI guy
there.
off. We tried to pull a third grade stunt in here with
She
a
can
third grade
absolutely
joke.
fly this rookie.
I'm sorry for our rude behavior.
Kevin, but I don't know if I would have
Apologize.
taken
We got 105 in the house,
Oklahoma was just
108
not
now.
squaring her
Almost to
up.
that 50 likes, man. We just need a couple more likes.
Left her in there for the entire game.
We appreciate it.
102 on YouTube and 6 on X. It's like flip flop in basketball. Basketball, everything
I know.
goes.
You're right.
It's crazy. We're fixing to go. I guess I'm going to cancel that Alabama game.
And so Harrison is.
Well, yeah, because my internet's bad.
Here.
You could put it up, and I would still sit in there for you.
Approaching most of the haters today.
They just have to see the ads, but that's not that big a deal.
That is the ultimate key going up against this Oklahoma lineup. Is that you have to change speeds. You have to maybe even change speeds.
That's what I'm saying.
At one of the tight games that Oklahoma faced this year, that was March 8th against Louisiana. They just won 2-1. The pitcher who threw against them.
All right, Oklahoma might have something going here. We scored a couple runs, got a runner in scoring position on third, and we don't have any out.
Versus her just 15% mark on the entire year. So to face them, you have to be able to change speeds consistently, which these Auburn pitchers do a good job of having a 3-speed mix with their pitching coach, Riker Jason.
They got to get an out here, a payoff. And McDaniel does not chase. Runners at the corners. Is it going to be another big inning for Oklahoma? They had a 9-run inning in the opener on Friday night. They've got 2 home here, still nobody out. And we'll get the pinch runner over at first. That's Cheney Helton. Herndon only gave up the 3 hits. That was all. But again,
the Graham Ryder had
oftentimes against this program.
Here's the Oklahoma game on, and the Alabama-Arkansas logo up. So I guess he's planning on preempting the Alabama game.
Ilana Agbayani lets out
man.
The runner advances
the highly
to
ranked.
second, no
I mean,
throw.
it's a good game.
Well, and it's early, and this isn't to say that Harrison can't find it, but she just doesn't have it right now. Some of these misses are big misses, and she did such a good job yesterday.
By the way, just like we were talking about, we're past 1 o'clock, and now the numbers are starting to tick up.
Change up, like everything kind of came through this same tunnel where she would spin it up a little bit or spin it down a little bit or change speeds.
Got to get the church crowd in.
It's what made her so effective against them yesterday. But
welcome to everybody that's joining the game. It's been a back and forth game with Auburn taking the lead, Oklahoma coming back.
It's not going to be close to the zone.
There's Jason, watching on. It was the
Oklahoma started off. No, wait.
Daniel.
I'm confused.
Infield is in. That one catches just enough for the outside.
Either way, OU's back up by 2 now.
Coach, really highly respected with the way that he can get these pitchers to vary their spin and their speed. Such a good job with going to pitcher strengths.
Big one here. The 1-2 is bounced right side. Wilson gets the out. Another run comes home. So Minor scores. And
productive out.
Make it 6-2. Pardon.
That's a productive out by Ilana Agbayani.
Oh, it is 5-2.
Good job by Wilson to get it out there.
That shit all nonchalant, didn't she? Get
High
that ball.
velocity must have out in that situation.
Throw that damn ball, girl.
After making an error earlier in the inning.
Thank you, Howard. That's what I thought. I got it wrong. I realized after I said it, I said it backwards.
OU with 3 runs home.
Want any more trivia? Sure.
Sydney Barker
throw some trivia.
Back to the
Go bring it. Come on with it, sunshine.
You know, when we talked with this Auburn
you already
staff,
sang our song?
These are Barker's numbers off to a really good start.
What's that?
To the Auburn
You already
staff,
sing
and
her
they
song
mentioned
today?
just in this building.
I haven't
that
sung it
playing
yet.
at this stadium.
We don't need to do that.
There's just kind of tidal waves of crowd momentum.
Everybody's getting out of church now, and they're coming in here to do their hallelujahs and amens with us.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord for some softball. Gets us through to the football.
Just is really loud.
Got something to look forward to now. All season.
In the bowl, down the lines, and behind home plate.
It's a home field advantage for sure. Infield still in.
Y'all want some trivia questions? I'll give you some.
And so McDaniel, or pardon me, Helton, he was on the move there from third.
I got one for you. Got a trivia question for you.
What a beautiful stadium, right?
Who did Bo Jackson run over at the goal line?
The facility in the entire world they have here at Love's. And I love the fact that, their fans show up. So, you can have those outfield seats that you not only have fans down the line, but fans behind the outfield, which you don't see a ton in our sport. Arkansas has some nice berms over in Fayetteville that kind of round out the 360-ness. So does Florida.
That's foul off of Barker. Just 3 years old. This facility.
I didn't see what was the question.
I like to call it the crown jewel of softball around here. What, more than 4,000 fans capacity?
Oh, that's Jesse's question. Yeah, it's the boss.
So well done.
He knows what he's doing.
I mean, any
What's up, Michael Proctor?
That they can be loud and grab some momentum. They do it for their center team.
Harrison trying to finish the job. Good off speed, and there's two gone.
You can tell she's starting to find it. Starting to settle into this game.
Howard, I think you need to ask that question a little differently. You need to see which school did Jalen Hurts leave to go to Oklahoma.
Down movement. That is a big out with the runner 60 feet away from scoring.
JYK knows.
Harrison threw more than 100
Kevin
pitches
Collier,
yesterday,
great.
Just replace Herndon.
Great point.
3 runs
Nobody.
are in for Oklahoma in this inning. After 2 errors were commit in the field.
Boz's career
So
was
again,
already
Sarah's
ending,
team was
man.
up
He had
5-2.
shoulder
Perfect timing.
injuries
We'll
that
talk
were
to the
never
coach.
going to heal. They were just never going to
When we
get
return
better.
to the top half of the 4th. That pitch misses to Dayton. She walked earlier today.
His reputation died that day, yes. His career was going to die regardless.
Dayton, one of the veterans, this senior from Riverside, California, has been
In my
so
opinion.
productive at the bottom of the order. Better than 5.
All right, Abby Dayton. Got it up to 3-0 here.
It's early in the season,
Hey,
so
I'll be
some
back
of the
in a few
numbers are
minutes.
inflated, but
Okay.
The Alabama game may start without me. I'm not sure.
batting
Okay.
average is better than 500
I
at
got
this
it.
point.
I got it pulled up over there. I got it.
Imagine
I got
being
the feed
able to
already
build
pulled up.
anything just
Okay.
by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
This is what aggravates me right here.
To just put her toes.
See, that's the only
on the
thing. I
line
don't know
and
how,
she
like, do
give
those
herself
go
maybe
forever?
A little bit more room here than she did.
And
They
they don't go
eventually
forever.
go.
They
More
just
pressure on Harrison.
they just
to
they're
find the
not
zone
they,
in
they
that
don't go
3-0
forever.
count.
They're sort of lengthy sometimes.
Takes it out the letters. So Harrison's
Wow.
straight
Yes,
away
we-
from getting out of
You have
this.
to. You can go back to your feed. Your feed may be all right by
Came
now.
into the game with
Yeah, that's
2
true.
runners
It does
on,
go.
gave
It
up
does
that
get
double
better and
to
worse.
Minor. And then one other runner scored on a bouncing ground ball is second. Payoff coming. And it's slashed foul. Series finale in Norman. Oklahoma's going for a sweep to kick off SEC play. Auburn wants to lead with a win. And it would be an impressive one against this 4th-ranked team. So let's do this again.
Yeah, there was a swirl of chalk and dirt right as that swing was happening. You see Dayton talking to Ratliff about it right now, and the umpire right here. Whoa. And she still swung to protect it too. That is it's a grind of a swing right there to protect with 2 strikes. If you're Abby Dayton, everybody hanging in there for the chalk tornado.
Yeah, just a mid at bat cyclone. The average full count cyclone mid at bat payoff again. So it's another one fouled back.
I'm not a golfer, but can you imagine golfing on a day like today? Do you play golf?
Oh yeah, well, and not very well without 30-mile-an-hour wind. This would be it would be painful. It would be a painful day. At the 9th pitch of the at bat here. That's high, and so ball 4. That's the second batter that Harrison has walked of the 5 that she has faced. So now you go back to this dangerous top of the order. Oklahoma wants more.
Abby Dayton just continues to have quality at bat after quality at bat. Her second walk to then pass the bat with 2 outs to Cassidy Pickering in the inning.
Pickering doubled in a couple of runs in that second. We should go back to this point because it's significant wind. I mean, if you're a player out there, this is much different than what you typically see.
Yeah, I just always hated playing wind. Just not even what it was going to do to the ball in the air, but just how annoying it was.
Yeah. Runner stays at first base.
Your hair blowing in your face.
Oh, look at this. A little delayed steal. And so Dayton is in scoring position. Oklahoma just is the annoying nuisance this inning for Auburn.
Acted like she was walking back to first base and then took off on the throwback.
And again, this is a batter that can do a lot of damage with one swing.
Pickering faced her yesterday and hit a home run. Is Ella Harrison against Pickering. OU's only home run went the opposite way into left field. Quite a series at the plate.
5 for 7 in the first 2 games. You add on what she did today, so 6 out of 9 at the plate. Has knocked in a whole bunch of runs. What is she going to do next here? That one's lofted down the line and just foul. Boy, that one was going to dunk in and bring in a couple just wide of the chalk line. It's a 2-error inning for Auburn. 3 runs have scored. Oklahoma trying to make them pay a bit more. They're up 3. Pickering rolls that one up the chalk line. And an out at first. So Adams got there just a moment before. And OU does strand 2 in scoring position.
I mean, OU just plays so fast on every side of the ball. They get down the line fast. They play defense fast. That was big for the final out, but I think she was out.
Get your popcorn ready.
She's strong. She's physical.
March Madness begins March 18th on ABC, ESPN, and streaming on the ESPN app.
I'm going to go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl one day. Maybe we can.
I'm ready. Me too.
Sir, I've charted a flight path to the Super Bowl. This is the way.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Let us know where everybody's from.
One big happy family.
I know JYK is in here from way far away. We got anybody else from outside of the country? Let us know where you're at.
bad deals? Junk cars? Arm yourself and avoid getting ripped off. BinVerified.com is a powerful tool that can help you discover more behind a car. Simply scan a VIN or type in the license plate and see what you could find.
BinVerified.com helped me not get ripped off.
For car history reports and more, try BinVerified.com now.
They now have a 3-run advantage. So we say hello for the first time to the head coach, the Hall of Famer, Patty Gasso. Coach, thanks for taking a moment to do this.
Manford, Oklahoma. I like it.
All year long, but can we talk about just the weather? How do you approach
Norfolk
as a team a game like this where the wind is gusting 30,
Hong
40
Kong.
miles an hour?
Hong Kong.
Dirt that's in
Kevin,
your
your
mouth.
ass ain't from Hong Kong, man.
It's tough down here.
I almost fell for it again. I
Can't fight
almost
through it, but
fell
our
for it
energy is
again.
really good right
Hong
now.
Kong, that's
Response
awesome.
Back to the score by Auburn, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to keep my hat on. So I'm really happy with what we're doing right now.
Coach, this is the first time we've seen you on national TV this year, and you guys have had 113 home runs. How do you even put into words what this offense has done so far this season?
Yeah, we do, George. You're right about that.
Hard training. JT's done a great job. Our strength coach, Joe Padula's done a great job. We hit a lot.
If you're new to the
They
channel,
know hitting. They can speak hitting.
you haven't
It's a different
subscribed
language.
yet,
They're
please
doing a
do
good
so.
job.
We're going to bring
Coach,
games
thanks
like
for
this
doing
to you
this.
all year
Get
long.
down here and feel this. Come on.
I mean,
We're going to bring you some
let's not lie about
basketball
this.
for
We're
what's
lacking
left of the
some layers
season.
up here. I'm jealous of the
Certainly bring you
very
some
thick
softball
coats
and some good college
that,
baseball. And
coaches,
if you like that
it
kind of
is
stuff,
necessary.
hit the
That
subscribe button and
is
the
not to be
notification
understated
bell
here.
so you'll
Very
know when we're
necessary this
live.
afternoon.
Because the temperature
It helps us a lot. We really appreciate it.
the day today, and even it's supposed to be in the 20s.
Kevin, you are
here
from
tonight.
Hong Kong by way of Wagner, Oklahoma. How about that?
We do have the windows closed, which is normally broadcaster that you're having the windows open all the time, but not
We'll
today.
give you that.
Just want to point out it was 85 yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Oklahoma. The wind chill or the feels like temperature 50 degrees right now. So it's again nice sunny day. But
Yeah, help us get to 10,000 subs. If you haven't subscribed yet, y'all have been
today. That one does ricochet off the screen.
Y'all have been
so
great
no
about
play
that, man. Every
for
time we've
Lexi
asked you to do
McDaniel.
that, y'all always answer the bell.
Yeah, I
and
would
we
think the
appreciate it a
winds
lot.
Might have kept
I
that
mean, a
one
lot.
closer to in play than initially anticipated. It hits the screen and look out.
And off of her hand or maybe side of her face in the net. Definitely hit off of some part of her.
Audrey Lowry back in the circle, and Manaya Womack does ultimately bounce out to short for the
Gabby
first
Garcia doing work.
So Lowry has given up just the 2 hits. Now, one of them was a loud hit, a 2-run blast for Daigle Wilson, but she is almost twice through the order now. And this sophomore from Pittsboro, Indiana, who is stepping into more of a starring role this year, has logged the most innings for Oklahoma to this point in her second season. This is inside to Haven Roebuck.
Throwing with a little extra velocity this year with her drop ball averaging at about 67 as her hardest pitch. And last year it averaged at about 65. So she's gained a little bit of speed and gotten stronger in the weight room. Had an injury that she dealt with at some point yesterday, but Coach Gasso really felt like she finished the season strong and on a high, and then just brought that momentum with how she finished the season into the summer and into the fall to then now seemingly become the ace of this staff as a sophomore this season.
Yeah, last year she logged just the 43 innings. This year she has already far exceeded that, just a month plus into the season.
Principal Sanders, that is a fact. I live on Lake Conroe, and that is
Rise ball is
truer statements have never been made.
Ball gained the most speed, her hardest pitch that she's done a nice job of keeping down in the zone against these Auburn hitters. 66 miles an hour on that drop ball right there, but you can tell not leaning on her rise ball as much because of the Auburn power that they've shown in this series. And so for her, just relying on the pitch that she likes to throw the most, her drop, change up right there.
Now she's got a payoff pitch.
Yeah, I'm in an RV
the
on
way
Lake
to
Conroe.
Roebuck in a moment. A freshman from Winterville, North Carolina, lines it off of the base of the wall. Roebuck's digging for second. So it's a one-out double for the freshman.
You can call it whatever you want, dude.
These freshmen are stepping up big for Auburn. She had 2 home runs on Friday night and now goes with that pitch. This is a pitch that Lowry has used to strike out quite a few of the right-handed hitters that she's faced. And Roebuck does her homework, stays down on that pitch, through it.
Hey, stop scrolling for a sec. It's time to power your new beginning. The possibilities are endless when you're certified and confident.
We'll work with your attorney, and if you're approved, get you $500,000 to $100,000 in as little as 24 hours. The application is simple. It takes 3 minutes. There's no risk. If you lose your case, you don't have to pay Oasis back.
I'm gonna see if mine is lagging.
Better days.
Better days.
Let me know if mine is lagging. I'll put it back on his when that damn commercial's off.
Kelly Maxwell as of recently, Michelle Gascoigne, DJ Mathis. I mean, the list is so deep of left-handed All-Americans in this Oklahoma program.
The standard, it is excellence here. Amua fights that one off, keeps the at-bat alive.
All right, let's see if Lowry can get out of this. She's got a runner, obviously, in scoring position on third. One out.
At least the external expectation for this OU team at the outset of the season, very much one of the favorites to win.
You
the
can
league
swim in it.
this year,
I got
ACC
5 on it. We
a
usually
season
swim
ago.
in it during the summertime.
Their first year in the league.
Talk about a good first impression.
Texas entering and winning the national championship, the first one in their program history.
Yep. Things, yeah, they've never been easy. Never been more difficult in this league. Garcia.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. You know, it is pretty cool, and I gotta say,
you look at that preseason coaches poll.
I save a lot of money.
Texas in that poll is the projected favorite.
I put a lot of money away living like this, so you know it's not for everybody. But I'm not married. I don't have any kids, so it ain't hurting anything. I don't care. I'd rather save the money.
A bit of a surprise. Arizona, they played in Arizona, played them a couple
I got plenty of time to
back and forth games.
slave back to a mortgage again. I did it for a long time.
Texas Tech and Nyjah Kennedy on Friday. So good Arizona team that now has.
I got tired of that shit. I sold that damn thing and moved on to this into this RV on Lake Conroe. My total bill every month is under $500 for everything.
Lowry trying to put away the side here and strand a
I do pretty good. So
and there are the particulars here on Oklahoma.
I don't know if the trailer thing was a shot, but you can fire away, brother. That won't bother me a bit. I will gladly. I'll be up in this mother for a long time. I can promise you that.
About that, saying probably not as challenging of a
yeah, we have a good time, man. I mean, really, I got the area, the park where I'm at.
As Oklahoma does.
It's a bunch of full timers, so I've had the same people around me for the last 5 years.
Only 8 games.
We're all friends, and we hang out.
One game that they haven't
It's
had a
just
home run.
like you're on vacation all the time out here. It's pretty awesome.
Ratliff pops that up. That gets behind the screen. Big opportunity here for Auburn. Can they?
Yeah, Richard, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good as Lakes go.
Trying to avoid getting swept. Ratliff, one of the many freshmen at the bottom of the order. Waits, lets that one miss. Two down the line, but that's foul. Let me ask you this, though. Texas, Oklahoma, who else do you expect at the top of this? We're just getting things started, league play. Who else do you expect at the top of this league?
Got to be Alabama and Tennessee right off the bat when you're talking about teams that have really shown out early this season. Tennessee and
Rolando, that's a
both
good. I
undefeated
think it's
until
just one of the
losses
problems of
yesterday.
having so much daggone talent, man.
And
Is
then
just where do you
Florida
put
with
them
their
all?
offense in the mix as well as Arkansas, which that Arkansas-Alabama
I agree
series
with
in
you. I
Tuscaloosa
think
gonna come down
Tia
to
is a
Game
better,
3 today.
probably
I
a
know
better
we're
outfielder.
playing right now. I'm in our Norman win bubble at the moment, but good news
But
for
I'm not
Tennessee.
sure.
Carlin Pickens is pitching today.
We need to make sure we can get out of this bubble. That's a scoreless inning in the top half
All
of
right,
the fourth. So
Aldry gets out of some trouble.
gave up the double.
That's pretty good.
Is a scoreless frame.
That is pretty good.
And so remember, when we return, we will talk to Chris Malvo on the other side.
The SEC and SEC Network thank our official corporate sponsors.
Can y'all hear me right now? Does that turn the volume off for me too, or does that just turn the volume off of you can hear me? Okay, nice. All right, so I can turn it on. You can't hear me. I know you, Kevin. God damn it. I'm sorry, Sunshine. I'm trying to not do that. Kevin, you're the joker in this group. Clearly, you throw me every time, dude, and it's pretty funny. That's pretty good. JYK says Tia he loves him some Tia. Yeah, man, I'm with you on that, JYK, all the way around, the entire statement. They're on a commercial right now on the other feed. So it's kind of the same. As soon as I see the game come up on the other feed, I'll put it back on. The other feed is a little behind it, actually. I wish I could skip it, man. I don't have control of his screen like that. But the other feed that I've got, oh, actually, it seems to be working now. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can do something here. Never mind. He's good. He's back. It has gotten cold down here, Deor, yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it was colder. It got pretty cold. And I think actually, hold on a second, let me see.
We've got to clean that up.
Coach, second time that you guys are seeing Lowry this weekend. How do you feel like she's mixing things up in this second outing against you today?
Yeah, she's throwing a lot, pretty much opposite.
Where is that rally, Richard?
Of how she did the other day, and she's doing a good job of making the pitches when she needs to, and when we're getting what we want, we're not 100% on it, and so we've got to do a better job and make a better adjustment where we're a little bit sharper and doing that. So we still got a couple innings left that we got to figure this out.
Yep, Coach, we appreciate you doing this.
Thank
Good
you.
luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it. War Eagle.
Great hitting coach is Chris Malvo. Super interesting story too, Kevin, that he went to Texas A&M. Chris Malvo did. He was just a regular student and became
Sparks, Oklahoma. Okay.
Aggie Gent for the women's basketball team. And so the
Nice.
Aggie Gents then decided who went and supported the women's basketball team. They're
Is
like,
it a
let's
cool
go and
park, or is
venture
it
over to
just? Are
softball
y'all
just to
staying
go
at
and
a at a
watch.
at
And
a
they went and
designated
watched
park, or are y'all
and
staying on
loved it.
site at the
And so then you
festival?
got to eventually become closer to the program and become a part of the
Michael
program.
Sursa
working
said,
under my
"Boom
former
Fest,
coach, Coach Joe
Oklahoma."
Evans. But that's how he got started. He was just a regular student at Texas A&M and fell in love with softball by going to the games.
It's amazing just how these journeys and these careers unfold. He and his wife, Kate, the co-coaches, they were assistants for a few years at Tennessee. Great success there, and ahead of last season, they get the head coaching position here. So head coaches once again for that duo.
Everywhere he's gone, his teams have hit. He is well-respected hitting coach in our sport. Has put together a great staff, of course, with his wife. And then one of the first calls, if not the first call that he made, was to get Riker Chasen to become his pitching coach. And that, I think, was the only call, actually, that he needed to make. And Riker said yes. And another well-respected pitching coach that a lot of schools had been after. He had not been coaching college softball that year, that the year before that Coach Malvo called him, and he came over and he got him.
So a year ago, they go to the NCAA tournament.
That's awesome.
11th straight regional for the program. And so
Yeah, man, there's a lot of. That's what I'm. All the people around me
are
are
this year on the back end of it. There's
pretty great. But there's a couple of nutcases in here too, and not by me, thank God.
A year ago, only brought back one.
But let's just say it's colorful people where I'm at.
2 out of 3 against Kentucky last
You got some
weekend.
straight characters in this place.
Significant way to just start league play. Parker splashes that one foul the other way.
They lost a ton of experience last year.
Howard's calling the shot. Gabby's going
Nelia
deep.
Peralta, Anna Wohlers, Amelia Lack, KK McCrary. Look at the amount of offensive.
Kevin's going babe with us. He's calling his shot, saying Gabby's going deep when she comes up. If she does,
So Parker,
she's going to drive Sweet Baby in because Ella just takes a walk.
She's now faced
In the bottom of the fourth now. We got a runner on first.
7 hitters here. She's
Ella, Sweet Baby, Parker.
And this is the teeth of that Oklahoma lineup. Kendall Wells in the box. Singled and scored in the third. Struck out looking against Herndon in the first. Rips that foul. She was on that pitch. Just a hair out ahead of it.
You know, she's wearing number 1 now at Oklahoma, but all growing up, she was attached to the 00 number. And that was her number. But it was also Alyssa Parker's number. So they both get to OU, and how did they sort that out? Oh, well, they did, rock, paper, scissors. That's how they figure it out. So Alyssa Parker won. She gets to wear 00. And
yes, she
Kendall
is.
Wells goes with the number 1.
It just true, unobjective.
Gone.
Justice there. Here's some justice. 2-run blast for
Gone.
Wells.
JYK, right when you make the call, she goes deep. What the hell? Hold on. Give me a second. I got it. Sorry about that. Well, you're going to get to see it again. Tell me if it's lagging. I don't know what happened. Outlaw just took his feet away. Tell me if it starts lagging. Yeah, I can give you the audio. Nitro. I'm trying to get Outlaw to put his feed back up so that if mine starts lagging, we can switch over to Outlaws. I was going to try to switch between the two. He's having problems with his other live stream, so I think that's what's going on here. He canceled everything. Here, it's back. There he is. There he is. He's back. Nice. Thank you, man.
Is that right?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Let me see if I can try this again. That's why I don't like running two of these at the same time. They're so stupid. They could have started them, but 2:30.
Yeah, the feed is behind, though. You're back in the third inning. I think you need to forward the feed up. I mean, the stream up.
All right. Is that right?
No, it's still in the
Says
it should be in the fourth inning.
All right.
There you go. That's right. Thank you, sir.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. I am a fucktard when it comes to technology. That I am. Now let me see if I can figure out. I can remove myself. Hopefully it doesn't remove the feed again when I leave.
God damn it. Shit. God damn it. Y'all let me know if it starts lagging.
The middle of the field, and another one of those hits. It's a little bit more off the end of the bat, but Kai Minard is so strong, still able to get it through the infield, and now runners on the corners with no outs for OU.
Minor's had a super series. He's now got 5 hits over the 3 games. Lexi McDaniel hits. Checks that swing. So McDaniel gets that start at first base today. And that's probably the one position Gasso and the staff, they're trying to figure out who's best suited. They've seen a lot of Alyssa Parker over there, McDaniel at times. Minor easily gets to second.
JYK loves him some Kai.
And McDaniel today.
Everybody step off of Kai, or JYK is going to have a problem.
She's got a chance to knock in a pair right here. Oklahoma starting to pile it on now. Wave and a miss. It's a mighty rip. And Harrison is just trying to battle through this.
And Auburn has been running these defensive shifts. Look at the second baseman, Wilson, playing right up the middle of the field where that last hit was off of Kai Minor's bat. But we've seen some big defensive shifts in the outfield as well as the infield. And starting to come more and more into our sport are those defensive shifts.
And that's lined the
Wow.
other way.
You see how high she went up to hit that?
Foul.
That was impressive.
It's been a long game for this game 3. I mean, we're pushing 2 hours and just in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just a lot of foul balls, a lot of action, some reviews.
That's hit hard. Wow, it is scorched in the left, a base hit.
Oh, wow.
Gasso sends Minor. She scores standing.
Wow. Did you see? She went up high for that one too, man.
McDaniel's
Lexi is no joke, dude.
gives the home team the 7-run
Lexi is
lead.
no joke, man. Did you see how high she went up for that and smacked that thing?
Just so strong. Daniel
That-
hitting on top of that.
Yeah,
rise
man,
ball
that is
that's
hard to
that
do.
rise. Turning it into a single through the infield with a couple of RBIs, and all of a sudden OU is up by 7 runs. This is a big time.
You know, Kai was coming in from third. She never. She.
Through the left side, and Minor able to score with quick speed from second base. And that was a
Yes, she
well-struck
is,
ball from the
JYK.
field. She made
She
scoring
is.
from
Kai
second
is
base
like the
look easy,
wind,
but
dude. She's
with
coming
Oklahoma
around
up by
that corner.
7
She ain't
runs,
playing around.
in Oklahoma's mind, they're thinking that 8 run is what we want that's at first base right now, because then we would just be 3 outs away from winning in the top of the 5th. So important for Auburn to stop.
That
the
is
bleeding,
awesome.
Important for Oklahoma to continue to put runs on the board to just be 3 outs
Alyssa
away
Parker
from
is
winning
my
this game
girl,
as well.
sunshine too, man. I
Still
love
nobody out this
Alyssa.
inning.
But I'm starting to really love me some Lexi too,
we
man.
just showed
Lexi's a
those numbers there a
badass
moment
right
ago
there,
in
man. That
Harrison.
was awesome. That was amazing hitting
The
right
4
there.
walks. There's been a number of errors commit in the field behind the pitchers today for Auburn.
And we
So
still, by the way, have 0 outs.
Oklahoma, boy, you give the Sooners those
Agbayani
breaks.
up to the plate.
And look out.
Starts
This
off
is
ahead of the count.
Ilana
1 ball, no strikes.
Agbayani. Senior from Mililani, Hawaii. 2nd year Sooner. You see the numbers is just off to a really strong start. Everybody is in this lineup.
Think about the number of free passes, either by walk or error, that have come around to score in this game.
3 errors, I think, 5 walks total for both pitchers today. I make it, pardon me, 6.
Oklahoma scoring in back-to-back-to-back innings. And Auburn, that's one thing in game 1 and game 2 that they had done a good job at, was scoring in multiple innings. Their offense had not gone away, but after the 2 spot that they put up and just that home run off of Lowry, that's been really all that they've been able to muster off of her.
Agbayani takes that one, so there is the 7th walk issued by Auburn pitchers today. That's 5 now issued by Harrison. Yeah, 7 today. That's a big number. And what's Riker Chasen going to do? They're going to go to the bullpen. Chris Malvo is talking with our home plate umpire right now. And it looks like Abby Herndon may re-enter this game. Oklahoma with 4 home in the 4th. Still nobody out. And they're trying to pile on more.
All right, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? We got 157 in the chat now. Let's see if we can actually bump it to 100 likes before it's over with, man. If y'all would help us out, that was greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 10,000 subs. We've been growing on a really nice rate here lately, and we're rapidly approaching 7,000. But the goal is 10,000 by the end of the season. If you're new in the chat and you haven't subscribed, please do it. It doesn't take long, and it's free. Y'all know the drill. I never think to do it unless somebody reminds me. So if you're feeling generous and want to help us out, we appreciate it. Y'all always answer the bell, by the way. Every time we've asked you to do it, y'all always respond, and that is greatly appreciated also. So thank you very much. Michael Proctor says the run rule is on the way. It's hard to not feel like it is. I mean, they still don't have any outs. You know? They still don't have any outs.
We got one game left. We need to show that we're the most excited to play. We have some really great minds, and we have some really big personalities.
Let's go! Let's go!
It's incredible access this week. Beth Tarina wearing the mic. Top 20 battle. LSU.
Look at that wind, man.
Texas
God,
Homes.
that wind is just going crazy.
That started last night.
When I went to school at OU, that was one thing that I couldn't believe. The wind blew every single day.
5 different innings to score those 7 runs. As Abby Herndon.
I mean, the wind was blowing constantly. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that.
Tia Malloy.
All right.
Pitch
I can't remember who was asking for Tia, but you got your wish. I think Patty's trying to do everything she can to get Tia and Lexi as much playing time as possible.
Sophomore from Washington. It's now behind in the count, 0-2.
Really like the way that Herndon pitched to start this game, and said earlier, I would have liked to have seen her, I think, go a little bit deeper. Instead, they opted to bring Harrison before Herndon got hit hard, but a strikeout there on 3 pitches by Herndon. I thought that she looked really good to start this game. I was a little bit surprised that they pulled her so early, but this is also me who does not see these players on an everyday basis, like Riker Chasen, like Kate Melvo, like Chris Melvo. I mean, they know their team much better than I do, but just from the outside looking in, I think I would have liked to have seen Herndon pitch a little bit deeper into this game, because Oklahoma was really struggling to barrel her up.
Abby Dayton takes that one outside. The first time through the order, she only allowed the 1 hit. In that second inning, did give up, really that to that point, the 1 barreled up hit. That was the 2-run double for Cassidy Pickering. That's in for a strike. It started to go a little sideways as that home third began. So behind Herndon, consecutive errors were commit.
Pretty big shift here again for Wilson, playing more toward first base and really opening up a hole in the middle of the field. Just really moving her in different positions. We've seen her play basically behind the pitcher. Now she's playing behind the first baseman, even took a step more toward her normal second base position as this at-bat has gone on.
Did you see the plastic bag, by the way, that flew?
I missed it. Should have tallied it.
It's Oscar night, so, a little American Beauty situation going on here.
You play-by-plays love the Oscars. That is one thing about play-by-plays. There's something about it.
I don't know. Are you adding that $sign before the JPC 316, Tobin? Because I think He always brings that up. I'm
Auburn
not
needs to feel
sure.
really good about Herndon. And
I think it's
I know that she's
$
not out of this yet, but you can just tell the
JPC316.
fits that she is giving these Oklahoma hitters.
But somebody else was complaining about the Cash App
part of being a good hitter, especially on this Oklahoma
yesterday.
team, is they want to
So
be
there might be a
100%
problem.
on time. But if she's changing speeds every pitch, it's difficult to get on time with her.
All right, Abby Dayton with 2-2.
A huge hole up
Pitch
the
on the
middle.
way. Ball is low and inside. So Abby brings the count full.
The stakes again. You look at the score.
Let's see.
7-run lead for Oklahoma.
Let's see what Gabby. Let's see what Abby can do here with a full count. Will she load the bases?
4.5. So Oklahoma is in position here. Bouncer back to the mound, and that time Herndon gets the lead runner. Really smart play. You got 2 outs.
Okay, Auburn's playing
so that really changes
smart
that equation that
softball.
we were just talking about a bit.
Remember, she made an error earlier in this game that it was on a similar play, just like this, to her forehand. And she got a little bit ahead of herself, but moving that way gets a force out at 3.
Why do I have the feeling KP is about to send this
That
ball
first pitch in,
right
a
back
little
home?
low to Cassidy Pickering. Pickering today has hit the ball hard 3 times. 1 for 3. Doubled in the second, and that was against Herndon. That was the lone really well hit ball against the lefty until she was lifted in the third.
Really, the only damage that Herndon had given up was that one swing by Pickering.
You know what I'm saying?
Auburn trying to prevent a really important run from scoring at second. It's 3-0.
I'm feeling a prom night ball from Cassidy here. You know what I'm saying?
Strike 1.
All right, here we go.
Just a casual leaves blowing everywhere, just behind the hitter. I mean, just this wind
Cassidy's
is wild.
looking for that
Constant
prom night
leaves in
pitch.
the outfield, just everywhere. This wind is relentless too.
And she
3-1,
walks.
That's a walk. Look, every coach we
Bases loaded for Ella Sweet Baby Parker.
All played in wind. We played in conditions like this, but
I
not
think
to
we
this
all
extent.
know what's
This
about to
is
come with Ella Sweet
first
Baby
time in a
Parker.
while for most of the coaches.
Unless they took her out for
regarding
Tia.
wind,
Was
but
that who
could be
Tia
played.
came in
This-
for?
Again, it is sustained 30 to 40 miles.
I can't
per hour
imagine
wind.
that would be the case.
There you go. Right now it's 31.
Yeah, there's my girl. Sweet baby.
Secure your ball cap or that thing.
They all know.
Today. This is now Ella
They
Parker
all
for a
know
second
what's
time
coming.
today. Remember, she walked to start this inning, scored one of the runs that have come home. 4 in for Oklahoma this frame. That runner at third is huge. Which way is this game going to swing?
Oh, this pitcher is nervous.
2-0.
This pitcher is
Totally aware of the runner as a
nervous.
player, knowing
This
that
pitcher does not want to be in
runner over
the
at
circle
third
right
base
now
could be
against
the
Sweet
eighth
Baby.
run
You know
ahead
it.
of you. And Riker
Yep.
Chasing going to come out and talk to Herndon after just her
She
inability
senses it.
to find the strike.
She's like, Ella's about to embarrass the hell out of us. Let's
chat,
go
give her a
try to
little
settle this
reset.
down for a second.
Pitching really well.
Yeah, what do you
good
think?
she's
Well,
pitching.
I think she knocks the shit out of the ball. Yeah, me
She's
too.
making him laugh.
I don't
a little
know.
bit. Wonder-
Maybe we can scare her a little bit.
wonder what
And then
she's
maybe she'll
saying.
miss.
But just
Probably
giving her
not,
beat,
but
understanding the situation, bases
you know what's gonna
loaded.
happen
Ella
here.
Parker, one of the best hitters in the
So
country,
remember,
up to bat, finds herself in a hitter's count. You have to find a way to get an out here.
oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, shit. You're right. Yeah, that's true. She's going to knock the shit out of this. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. Do your best. Yeah, whatever.
Again, the run rule is triggered.
They all know.
When a team has a
And I mean,
lead
you
of
can't,
8 or
you can't,
more after
obviously you
at
can't
least
walk
4
her
and a
in.
half innings, and here we are.
But
get
even
the
if you
home team
could
leading
walk
by
her,
7.
it's not like what's coming behind her
happens
isn't
here
just as
determines-
dangerous.
how this game plays out in a sense. That's
Oh,
it for
wow.
a strike.
2 balls,
pitch
1
that she's
strike to count
consistently
to
been getting a
Ella,
strike
the
when
baby.
she's been in is that curveball that has a little bit of drop to it. Outside
Yeah,
to these
that's right,
left-handed
Principal.
hitters, just painting that outside corner.
That's
In
a ball.
for a
Oh,
strike.
get the hell. Get out of here. They're still going to walk her.
Auburn needs this.
She
last
doesn't want to
out.
give her
Oklahoma
any kind of
scores
strike.
here, and
If
then
it's
the Tigers
anywhere
go
near
to
the
play in
zone, this
fifth
ball is
with
going
just
back
3
home
outs
to
to
mama.
work with. That's it. They want to keep playing. 2-2 bounced up the middle. It's a base hit for Parker. 2 runs score.
That's all right. Kendall's about to send us to the
Auburn
moon and
was
back.
staggering, and now they've been knocked down to the canvas.
There's your run rule.
Clutch. 2 out, 2-run single for Parker.
And Parker didn't get a hit in last night's game and had not had a hit in today's game. A couple of walks, but you know that feels good to drive in a couple of RBIs. Oklahoma quickly. I mean, just how fast that happens if they have 11 runs on the board scored in the last 4 innings.
I think Oklahoma answered everyone's question about what would this be like once they got into the SEC.
Swing. This one is
See ya! Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That girl is a badass right there.
For this rookie
Straight killer of
Kendall
softballs,
Wells.
Kendall Wells. Kendall Wells just sent that. Kendall Wells just hit that prom night ball. She
Feels
just
like
went
the
deep.
knockout blow.
That was awesome, man. 21. That's right, Howard.
My goodness, he shows
21, baby.
You just get to see things that you've never seen before. I mean, it's not every day that a freshman is going to hit her 21st home run with 2 hit in this inning, 20 and 21. This one barely getting over the center field wall, but Kendall Wells making up for
Man,
those, what,
that is,
11
they're
at-bats
just so
that she
good,
didn't have a
dude.
home run
I
with
mean, they are
back-to-back
so
at-bats with
good
runs in the
offensively.
same
Like, I don't
inning.
know how good their pitching really needs to be. I mean, obviously, it's got to be good because you're not going to make it through the tournament without good pitching. But, I mean,
I do not put that word in.
it's not like Auburn's a bunch of scrubs, man.
But based on
And
her
they have
season,
put
it
up
was a little bit of
buku
a
runs
gray area where
every
she did not
game.
get one.
Well, you saw those 2 home run cards.
And this
They
was the
both
SEC conference
belong
play. This
to
was supposed,
Wells
the pace
today.
was supposed to slow
Not
down.
just a 2-homer day, a 2-homer inning. It was the 2-run blast earlier in the frame to kick things off. And so she has taken
So
2
it's
different
incredible.
pitchers deep
It's
in
so
the inning.
incredible.
Both Herndon
What's up,
and
Tammy
Harrison,
Burton?
her 4th multi-home run game of the season.
By the way, we're getting close to that
And so
100
she
mark,
is
man. We only
officially
need
swung
23
back
more
in
likes. Y'all help us out, please. If you're new to the
Megan
channel, if
Grant
you
at
just tuned
UCLA.
in, trying to get to
Auburn's making a
100
pitching
likes, man.
change
We
here.
really appreciate it. Thank y'all very, very much for coming to the
It'll be
channel.
Elena Tambora, who's only logged 8
Try
in
to
the 3rd innings.
try to give you a good OU
giving her a
community, good
chance.
softball community, actually, not just Oklahoma,
To
although
shut
it
the
is
door here on
predominantly
what
OU
ultimately has
fans. We
been
welcome everybody.
9-run 4th inning.
A couple of big innings that OU has had in this series as Tambora enters into this game. And I just can't get over how fast it happens for OU. Same thing happened in game 1 where just all of a sudden you look up and there's a 9 spot in 1 inning. This Oklahoma offense is so powerful. Take advantage of mistakes, of walks.
There you see 8th appearance of the season for Tambora, the junior from Marietta, Georgia. It was a run rule victory in the opener. They scored 13 runs. Oklahoma did. Yesterday, a much more competitive game. Ultimately, OU scores 5 unanswered in the late innings in crunch time, really. They win that 8-5. And so today, they have poured on 14 more runs, and most of them here. So this is their second 9-run inning of the series.
Yeah,
they got 2 of them.
And yesterday was absolutely Auburn's chance with taking that lead into the 6th inning, could not finish it because of just the way that Oklahoma does not stop and some defensive miscues. And Oklahoma,
Thank you, Dayor. I
it's all
appreciate
said
that,
and done, this
man.
2026 team
I
is gonna
appreciate
find
all
their name
y'all.
in the record book. Not only the Oklahoma program history,
We got
record book, but the NCAA one.
142 in the chat between X and YouTube. Mostly YouTube,
it
obviously.
looks like that. You just wonder now if that pitch is out of the zone to Garcia. For a player like Wells, 21 on the season, heck, she's going to play in another 30 games, 30-plus games. You just wonder what's in store for a player like Wells the rest of the way.
The protection that having Gabby Garcia hit behind
Yeah,
her
Nitro.
is able to give her
I thought
that
Bergeron
Gabby
had a chance
Garcia
of being
has
our
hit
ace
this
this
year.
year. It just hasn't turned out to be that yet.
I mean, the fact that
I didn't
Oklahoma's
realize she
team
was injured.
OPS is right around 14 or 1,500 is just unbelievable. It's on base plus slugging. They find ways to get on. They hit for a high average. They hit for power to bring up that slugging percentage.
I think you nailed it. Yesterday was the day for Auburn. They had that 5-3 advantage going into the bottom of the 5th inning. They lost the lead, and then OU swung in front in that 6th. But they really have, to your point, they have seemed to have just about everything you need, as they typically do year in and year out. That winning DNA. 1-2 is low to Garcia.
Oh, I didn't realize
so
that.
They are well on their way right now to open up SEC play with a sweep later this month. Again, next weekend they're in Oxford. They'll play the 3-game set against Ole Miss. LSU after that to close out March.
Ole Miss has it tough. They were on the road playing Texas and Austin this weekend and play Oklahoma at home next weekend. And then I think after that they play Tennessee. So that is a tough stretch to start SEC play, facing 3 top 4 teams.
That's in the year. The wind. Wow. Okay, that's the best illustration.
By the way,
of
the more y'all
wind.
comment, the
My
more it helps
goodness.
the chat. I mean, the more it helps the
30 miles an hour.
algorithm.
Grab that one and just.
So we appreciate all the activity in the chat as
left
well.
field bleacher seats. That was something out of a cartoon. To
Thank y'all
watch
very, very
the
much.
Flight of that foul ball.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen more of that. You know, we just haven't seen a whole lot of balls in the air, but even with this win, I'm shocked that we've been able to see multiple home runs.
You mentioned something about golf earlier. That's like a tee shot of us amateur golfers. The wind knocks this one back into the middle of the diamond. And so the inning does come to a close. A 9-run 4th could ultimately be the knockout blow here. Kendall Wells goes yard not once, but twice. OU's up 12.
I mean, she is just
SEC softball
God,
is
man. She
presented
is
by
just a
T-Mobile,
stud.
America's best network.
Just a stud,
You know how some
man.
things
That's
in life
so
just
awesome.
belong together?
So awesome. It did, didn't it? I thought the same thing, Howard. I thought the same thing. By the way, the Alabama stream is live on Outlaw's channel. So when this game is over, we're going to jump right over to the Alabama game, or I'm going to jump in there for him. He's at his daughter's, got some wedding activity today. So he'll be probably out the rest of the day, and we're going to watch Alabama beat Arkansas to win the series. At least that's what we're pulling for. Yeah, it's blowing hard. All right, what do y'all think? Is Auburn going to put any runs on the board? I mean, let's give Auburn a little credit here.
Top 20 battle in Baton Rouge, Texas A&M.
They put up
LSU,
runs.
First pitch at 7 Eastern.
So
Remember,
can they
that's our
do it?
mic'd up Monday game tomorrow as well. Interesting weekend. Every
They need to put up how many? They need to put up
here in Norman, Oklahoma.
5
3 outs away
runs
now from completing its sweep. They have scored 35 runs in this 3-game series against Auburn. They busted it open with
all right, let's see what KD can do to close them out.
Triggers, pardon me, that the run rule, it is in effect. Kirsten Deal, the senior from North Carolina, is out there here in the 5th to try to shut the door against Auburn.
Well, look who we have here.
And get her feeling better about herself entering SEC play.
Look who we have here.
The first weekend that Oklahoma has been in SEC.
Wes Burton, appreciate it, brother.
Had their bye weekend, the weekend of SEC play, just like Texas A&M did.
Tenth appearance of the season for Deal. Has logged just the 11 2/3 innings. Does have 12 strikeouts in that span. Finds the zone here against Wilson. So it is 9-1-2 due up for Auburn. You know, the task here. It's a
That's right,
one.
Principal Sanders. There's no weak spot. It's unbelievable. Let's see if KD can come in here and be sharp. That's pretty damn good right there.
And that is a tall task in the 5th inning here.
Yeah, that was a great pitch, JYK.
One thing you don't talk about as much because the offense is just so prolific for Oklahoma. It's just their great defense too. In the one area,
I don't know for how much longer,
like
but yeah, they are.
It's just going to be their pitching and giving up the home run, giving up the long ball. That's what we've seen this weekend and all throughout this year. That is what has hurt them the most. Good thing for them. Their hitters have hit 100.
High there. 2-2 is the count.
Get those runs back, but when they're going to be playing in some tight games, I think Oklahoma coaching staff, players, and fans are going to be slightly concerned of giving up that long ball in close games later on in SEC play.
They gave up 7 this weekend. 7 to actually Auburn has outslugged them in that category. 2-2 is lined into center. Minor.
All right, that's okay.
To make the play, so
that's still good.
KD is there. They have out homered.
That's kind of her game.
The great home run team. This is around the SEC. A very.
What's wrong with that Burton name, brother?
Down in Starkville, Tennessee's got that 1-run lead over Mississippi
State
in the
7th
inning
Nitro.
of that game. You see how the others have fared today.
I can't wait to get out of here and watch the Arkansas-Alabama game. That will be a great game 3. Mississippi State gave Tennessee their first loss via a walk-off home run that they hit. A Tennessee-Mississippi State series has been low scoring. I mean, we saw some other big scores like Texas having double-digit runs, Oklahoma having double-digit runs.
I was thinking the same thing, George. That's exactly what I was thinking when she was coming into this game.
A couple of weeks ago that you weren't sure.
Maybe KD can be a good closer for us.
Tennessee to have her out there today back for the first time.
Kylie Shaw in the box, 1 for 2 today. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. The discussion around the league coming into the season.
I love it. Burton's all around. I love it.
They really seem like they're the favorites to be at the top. You mentioned some of the other teams earlier today that you would expect to be up there with them. There's a 1-2. That one's off.
Oh, that was so close, man.
Dark horse. Let's talk about that for a moment. Is there a team that's maybe getting overlooked, flying under the radar right now, you would expect to be maybe exceed expectations in the league this year.
No, I've really liked Georgia. Been a big fan of them, and I also think Mississippi State, with the way that they're going to pitch this year, to be able to shut down opposing offenses is going to be huge. I mean, there's just so much offense in our sport right now. So to keep a good Tennessee offense so low scoring in that series is a good sign for Mississippi State.
Another compelling weekend around the league, and it is just getting started.
Yeah, it's not like
year.
that's totally uncommon. We see that a lot,
SEC
don't we?
series.
I mean, let's be real. The TV announcers, they give OU love few and far between.
A 14-2 lead for Oklahoma in this finale. Deal misses up and away, so the count goes full to Shaw. All Oklahoma needs is just the 2 outs here.
It's hard to believe it, Alabama.
Look at drive by flip off.
On the same day.
It's like you're about to run rule these jokers, right?
What are the odds of that happening?
Yeah.
Cold third strike for the
Yeah.
second out.
I think your feed must be behind mine, son.
Well, that's what I'm about to pull up the Medina feed.
Yeah, because I already saw
Good
that
time
out.
to salute these Oklahoma fans
Full
one
of
more
bliss
time.
bet.
I mean, there is, it was 85 degrees yesterday, and they all had to bust out the winter gear this morning.
Here, I can.
We're seeing some heavy jackets around the ballpark today.
Well, I've never seen more.
Oops. I bet they're tired of us doing this.
Another chance for Alyssa Hastings.
Tracking it down, and that ball just continues to go.
Currently, Alabama leads Arkansas 1-0 over the other game.
Tori, stop her glove.
I think it's in the 3rd or 4th inning. And, yeah.
Yeah, we really have not had as many air routes as maybe we would have expected. So Dayton try to shake it off as best as he
that
can.
was a
It's
strike
tough
right there.
conditions today. That one is just
All right,
off
so-
the outside edge.
Just wanted to give you an update on what's going on over there with me. I'm fixing to head back over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Bama game. I told
So the
everybody
big
we're going
inning
to the
for
Bama
OU
game
is
after
the
this.
9-run bottom of the 4th. And
Y'all come
Kendall
over to
Wells
Alabama
went
when you
yard
get a chance,
20.
or if you got
We'll talk
time.
to
You
her.
don't
This one
understand.
goes final 2-2, fouled back.
No, we'll get it.
An
Have your
impressive
feeds up.
Oklahoma offense.
Obviously, your feeds will be up, so I can
That-
switch back
again,
and forth
it's an
between the two
understandable
if I need
question.
to.
Moving into conference play, how does it translate for this
All right,
program?
y'all go ahead and run
History
rule the
shows
barn
it
monkey.
typically always does.
Here it comes.
And we have seen that this weekend. That's foul down the line.
I think there's
All right,
been a
I'll see
little
y'all in a little
vortex in that area down the right field line. That any ball kind of looking like
I fixed
it
the run
could
roll the
go
barn
fair,
monkey, so I'm
ends
gonna
up
go on
going
over.
up. There's been like 3 or 4 of them.
All right.
Who was at the plate when we saw the wind vortex? Like the mini
That was
vortex
Abby
cyclone?
Dayton, I believe
Yeah,
that was.
Dayton.
Yeah.
Dayton has been tormented by this wind today. Saw a mini cyclone. A couple of them today. 2-2 coming. That's over to Garcia. And so the ball game is over.
Ball game.
Oklahoma
All right, we're going to go over
completes
to the
sweep,
Alabama stream.
and it kicks off SEC play. in
Thank
style.
everybody
They
for
scored
coming.
14 runs today.
For those of y'all that don't
9 of them
know, Outlaws got the Alabama game up against Arkansas. That's a top 10 matchup. And it's a rubber game. It's a rubber match game. So the series is on the line of who wins. So I'm going to end this stream here. Y'all go jump over to the Outlaws stream on Alabama. Let's keep having some fun watching some good college softball on Sunday afternoon. See y'all in a bit.